What is up, everybody? It is Jimmy and it is Mark with Switcher Studio right here at NAB in Las Vegas. We're going to get started right now with hashtag Stream Squad right here from NAB. Stick around. We'll be right back right after this. What's up, everybody? We're right here at NAB in Las Vegas. I am joined by the familiar face of Mark.
Finally, I'm on like almost 2 weeks in a row.
You're an anchor.
Yeah.
You're an anchor here on Stream Squad.
An anchor that is holding us down, or like an anchor?
You're definitely you're propping us up, man.
Okay,
you're
good.
You're a lifesaver. Is what you
nice,
are.
nice.
Yeah, you're keeping us afloat here. I'm going to give us a little more light so we can see our pretty faces.
Yeah.
And you know what's great about today is I haven't lost my voice entirely.
It's been a long couple of days. I mean, today's Wednesday. You know, it's our third day here at the show, but 3 days in Vegas is like, I think, 6 days anywhere else.
Yeah, I can't believe it's...
You know, long days, always on your feet, but I feel like NAB 2019 has been a success so far.
I'm happy. I'm very happy. We talked to a lot of great people. Hey, by the way, if you're watching this right now, go ahead and share this video on your timelines. Let us watch with as many people as possible. Please leave a comment. Let us know what's up. Tell us where you're watching from. Let us know. And of course, if you're not already, please follow us on Facebook. That's something you should definitely be doing. It's really easy. You just tap on the screen and you hit follow. You can also hit the little bell icon. You can turn on notifications, so anytime we're live, you get notified that we're here and we're doing this. But yeah, special show today. We're going to completely throw out the script that we would normally do for Stream Squad, and we're just going to totally wing it. We're looking if we've got a couple of guests that are kind of hovering around here, some familiar faces to the Switcher world.
Switcher users.
We've got Cliff Franks of Buckeye Drone. We've got Ian Harrington here of Show Creator Studios. They're all hanging out here at NAB. We're going to have them on. We've also got Nick Mattingly, our CEO, is around the edge here. I don't know, man. What are we talking about so far? Like here, what are our new things that we're trying to convey to people?
I think. What are
we here to show?
I think maybe we should start off, just mentioning some of the new features that that are coming up, right? Recent features. So, a lot of you already know about our video chat functionality. We really feel like that has been a great addition to Switcher. Super excited about it. I know a lot of you have been really excited about our video chat. We're doing a new redesign or a refresh, I guess you could say, of the app, so you can actually see it. So no longer will you have to hunt to find the plus sign. You actually can see it right here. Is the new plus button that will allow you to always know where that plus button is for adding your assets and your graphics. It will always stay at the bottom of the screen. So
we're also changing how you can zoom and show your assets with a little slider here. Also coming around the bend, we're going to have the option to do a little more with asset management. And there's a little cloudy icon there in the corner, if you can see it, and that's where we're slowly but surely developing the ability to have cloud asset management. So that's something that should be coming down the road, but it's not fully there. In fact, we got to build this morning. Oh, hey, it's Nick Mattingly, the CEO of Switcher Studio right here. Nick, just say hi real quick.
Hey, guys.
Nick is doing a live demo, so Nick's going to be showing everything behind us while we're live here. So enjoy that, but please watch us. Don't pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. What do you say? We bring on one of our guests today. Let's say hey, because we got a friend stopping by. I remember talking to Cliff last year. Buckeye Drone, you want to stop in and say hey for just a second? Introduce yourself. Just tell people what you do. Everybody, hey, this is Cliff. Bring it on here a little bit closer. This is Cliff with
Yeah, I'm Cliff Franks with Buckeye Drone. We've been using Switcher Studio for about 2 years now, and we started with patching through the iPhone screen, sharing, and it works great. Hopefully, sometime soon we can go another way with that. But then we started a news channel in using Switcher Studio has allowed us to do pretty cool production on a very nice budget. So, you know, we're running 2-3 cameras at a time, and the town's impressed. You know, we've got multi-camera, a good sound, and a awesome small package that doesn't break the budget.
Where can people see those videos? If they were going to look for you on Facebook, or is that where you're streaming traditionally, or how can they find you at?
Yeah, we've got it on Facebook at News Canal Fulton is the Facebook page, and then Buckeye Drone is our drone Facebook page. But we're doing less live streaming there now, so we're doing a lot more on the news channel. And then we do some real estate stuff, and we're really excited for the possibilities this year with Switcher in the real estate realm. So realtors can take people on a virtual tour. We can cut to the drone, you know, have some cool shots. So
it's a great use case with Switcher. There's tons of different Switcher users that have come up and seen us here in the Sprocket Pavilion in NAB. We've got another day left here, but we're really excited to meet people we've seen last year who are still Switcher users, and seeing new people who started last year. We met up with them, so really great to connect with Cliff again. I'm sure after we're done with this podcast, we'll talk some more with Cliff about the different things that he's been able to do with Buckeye Drones. Man, but thanks for stopping in. I mean, he just stopped by right before we went live. I was like, stick around, we're going to go live. But thanks for sticking around and saying hey for a minute to everybody.
You know, it has been really surprising to me the number of people that have stopped by and said, oh, we use you. I was actually just chatting with a gentleman right before we went live that lives in Hawaii, and during the big volcano
like the news broadcast.
Well, he does. He owns a couple radio stations.
Okay, yeah.
And during the volcano explosion, they were actually covering the news live with Switcher, and CNN and some of the larger television stations in Honolulu picked up their feed that they shot with Switcher, and they were running it on CNN, and they were running it on television stations, because a lot of those television stations pulled their crews out because they were there for a long time. It was something that went on for a while, and you know, it was all shot with Switcher, and they were pulling it from their Facebook feed where they were live streaming.
Social news desk. We were kind of talking about, like, what are people going to do if if they don't have a backup plan for when the disaster strikes, or they're not able to get the story out. I mean, the internet is going to be maybe that last place where they can get their message out. I mean, broadcast generally requires an antenna or some sort of delivery of like that medium, but the internet's going to have some other infrastructure. It's another backup plan. So Switcher just being a video platform that can get you there, I think that really helps him get his stuff to CNN. So it's a really cool story. It's pretty interesting how that worked out. Nick, do you want to stop in and say hey for just a second?
What are we talking about?
I don't know. I need to make a lower third for you, though. I'll tell you that. Why don't you tell everybody why you're excited to be here in NAB while I make one?
Yeah, I mean, so one of the things we've been talking a lot about this week is our new Switcher for Teams solution. So this allows you to manage multiple Switcher accounts. We're introducing a cloud asset management tool so that you can preload photos, videos, graphics, things that you want to share across your entire organization, and have those pass through to everyone that's on your team. We also support group video chat, so where we have the link that you can share on the professional plan, you can have multiple participants with Switcher for Teams. So we're really excited about this new platform. It allows you to make better video more often, and to do that with the devices you already own. And if you're familiar with Switcher and want a little bit of help, tell your friends. We've been to NAB, 6 or 7 years now. Even before we started Switcher, we've been here checking out this show. It's a really, really great place to see what's coming around the corner, where technology is going to go next. One of the things that we talked a lot about today was 5G. And AT&T's made some announcements. Verizon is starting to roll it out in a few places. And I actually was on a panel just over there earlier, sponsored by Verizon, and talking about a lot of the opportunities that are coming with that new technology. Some of the things that are really interesting that could apply to you are things like battery efficiency, so using less battery to have a connection to the internet. That's going to allow us to push these devices even further to do things that are great for Switcher. Also, density. So when you go to a big event like a stadium and there are lots of people in one place, 5G is going to offer the ability to have more connections on the same tower. So if you've been in a situation where you would expect to have a connection but you don't because there are a lot of people around. It'll take a while for this to roll out and be something that everybody can use. Right now, they're starting in city centers, and even with that, there are some issues with interference. 5G operates in a different frequency, and it's more susceptible to interference for things like buildings or cars or even people in some cases. So there'll be some other technologies that help support that and have better, broader coverage. But it's really exciting, and this has been a great show. I'm going to pass the mic.
NAB is
good to see you all.
Yeah, NAB is the place to learn about these new technologies and cool things. 5G, who knows how long it's going to take before it's like hugely broadly distributed and available to everybody, but definitely some cool things there, especially when it comes to a mobile solution that we have with something like Switcher. In fact, right now, speaking of mobile, we have, I'm not even going to get it out, but we're running this whole thing off of a Nighthawk, Netgear Nighthawk on an AT&T card. So I just actually had a brief interruption. I restarted the stream, so we should be back up and running here. Wi-Fi is crazy here. I mean, if you just open the list of devices when you look at Wi-Fi on your phone
probably
here,
60.
It's insane. You have to just keep scrolling forever and ever. Yeah, Nick can do it. Here, let me zoom in a little bit. Go up a little higher, Nick. Right there. Oh, yeah. Look at all those. Yeah.
There's just a few.
Yeah, just forever.
We're in the
We're just keeps going. They keep getting added to it. So yeah, there's so many. So many. Oh my God.
Every time they were trying to do tests.
That's great. I'm so glad we did that. That's one of the most impressive things that we've got going on here.
Well,
NAB is the sheer magnitude of.
Yeah, there's definitely some competing networks for sure.
I actually feel a little warm.
Yes. Yeah, kind of toasty.
I think one of the other things has been super surprising is just the number of people that you meet that are in traditional broadcast media. They come by the booth and they see what we're doing, and they're like, "That's really cool."
Yeah.
Like, I mean, some guys from Fox stopped by, and they must have been here for 25 minutes or something, just like literally just kind of with their mouths open, like, wow, that's really cool that you can do all of that with that technology. So, I think that's a really cool thing about NAB is there's a lot of high-end broadcast quality equipment and broadcast technologies, and it's all really cool stuff. But then people are surprised and intrigued by what they see with Switcher. So it's been really cool to have that happen.
We should bring on Ian Harrington. As soon as we should after I make a graphic for you for Show Creators Studios. He's like, what? I don't want to be on here. Yes, you do. Ian Harrington, old friend. What's going on? Come on in here. Get in here. Bring in Ian Harrington. Hey, man.
Hey, how's it going?
It's going great. Ian was very a gracious host last year. We got to check out Show Creators Studios. I did spell it correctly, right? Okay, I got everything.
There you go.
I made it on the fly, guys, so I just had to just pull it together. But he was nice enough to host a meetup for us last year for NAB. We decided to kind of do something different this year, but Ian, you've been working using Switcher with...
Yeah, absolutely. Shall I?
Yeah, go ahead.
I should. So last year at our studio, this year we're squeezed into a little booth right here on the, I came to your place.
Yeah.
We've just been here at NAB this year with our client Post Perspective magazine, doing a 3 to 4 camera live stream for interviews. We did like 20 plus interviews over the last couple of days, very much back to back, and it was cool. It was very cool. In fact, the best thing about the whole experience is that we have our setup going. You get all these people walking around. This whole convention is about big boxes and big lenses and big rigs and big cameras and everything huge and expensive. And we just keep blowing everybody's mind with the fact they stop, they look, they don't quite know what they're looking at, and then they look around at the Switcher iPad and then put 2 and 2 together and go, what is this? And why is it so small, and why is it clearly not as expensive as the thing I just spent 8 times as much money on? That's been kind of fun, and everybody's just wanting to go up to the back of the iPads as we're filming and like, would you stop? Stop touching this, we're filming.
Let me help you focus that shot, right?
Yeah, exactly. They don't realize, they think it's because you can just interact with everything around you.
Right.
I'm going to touch this. It's like, no, you won't.
Yeah, we're doing a little production, so and that's what we're doing as well. I mean, we actually Sprocket came to us in a bind, actually, and they said our camera guy canceled. Can you help us get some interviews and some B-roll? And we kind of looked around and we said, well, yeah. I mean, we've got everything we need for that.
We've got gear.
it's not like, yeah, it would have been nice to have a little bit more planning ahead, but we made it work. We just said, yeah, let's just pull these little tripods over. I wish I could show you this one beyond now. It's somewhere else right now, but we just got a really small footprint essentially with our setup, and I think you're able to kind of get that same thing with yours. I think you had like a 3-camera setup with iPads just clamped to like a light stick, right, and some light panels.
Yeah, we did the the combo light camera setup, which I know we've seen on the page a lot. So just kind of took that approach. It's a fairly small booth, so that was useful to be able to do that too, just to kind of really reduce that footprint. They just advised us that next year's booth, or actually a show in July, is going to be even smaller. So
lovely.
Yeah, no, lovely. Actually, we're almost thinking of maybe it might be better to go up and over and like hang everything.
There you go.
Get it all up. I don't know. Playing with the idea, but those little kind of up and over rigs are too heavy.
I think what I love, I mean, I work for the company, right? But I mean, what I love about Switcher, and just as like the content producer, is the ability to just, I mean, crank this stuff out. You know, you don't have, you think of this video creation process as this like very big, hefty animal, and it can be super complex. But we're able to do this with phones, and we're being problem solvers for a lot of people. And we were able to do it with Sprocket, and I mean, we're able to do this right now. We're just live. We're on. We've got internet here. I've got a Google Puck right behind Mark over here, and we're just on one phone and an iPad, just kind of throwing some graphics on the screen. Just letting you know who's watching and whatnot, and yeah, super pumped about that.
And the nice thing, talking about community, obviously we're on the page right now. The enthusiast page is up to how many now? 4.5 plus.
Oh, we've got over 4,000. We definitely have more than 4,000.
So an example of that is Anthony's here.
Oh yeah.
Doing his thing, and he was busy with what he had to do, so he actually ended up subbing Travis, our engineer, to bring into his workflow and work for him. So as soon as Travis was done with our gig, he then bounced, and right now is doing something with Anthony over in the Central Hall, I believe. So it's just kind of another example of how the community kind of comes together, and we help each other out.
Nick saw somebody from Otherworld Computing, OWC, doing a switcher setup, going around doing interviews. So he just said he went up to them and just slid them a business card, saying, "Call me. Like, what are you guys doing with switcher?" You know. So. Well, yeah, dude, great. So good to see you again. Obviously, once we're off the air, we should catch up and say hey and whatnot. But yeah, it's great to see some old friends here.
Always good.
And current users of Switcher Studio making it happen here at NAB. Yeah. Man, Mark. So we've been live for coming up on 20 minutes or so now. Maybe we're going to wrap it up a little bit. We've got another day here.
We do. We got to rest our voices.
Yeah, we do. What are your final thoughts on what's next? What are we doing? What are we doing tonight?
I think we should definitely. I think we should go out and do some Vegas. I mean, we've been pretty responsible the first 3 nights.
We went to bed early.
I think we've been, in bed by like 11 at the latest every night. So I think it definitely is time to reward ourselves for a job well done.
Yes, we deserve this.
And I think tomorrow is going to be a very slow day around here because I think a lot of people leave on Wednesday. So we'll still have some conversations, but maybe we can take advantage of being in Vegas. Maybe hit the tables.
Yeah.
What do you say?
I don't know. I don't have enough money to gamble. I can't. If I gamble, I'm being.
I have $7.
$7. I think I came here. I literally had $2 in my pocket. I don't know. Before I went to the ATM, I had $2. So totally, everybody made fun of me. But well, yeah. So yeah. Once again, we're at NAB. Really excited to be here, showing some of the new things that are coming up with Switcher Studio. Thank you so much for watching. Please, if you're not already, go ahead and follow us on Facebook. It's super easy. You just tap on this video and you hit follow. We're always going live every Wednesday at 2 p.m. Eastern time. Today we're on Pacific times. We just decided to do a 2 o'clock show, but 2 p.m. Eastern time, we're going to go live and tell you about what we're doing with Switcher Studio, some industry news and whatnot. But please follow us if you're not already, and otherwise, yeah, I guess we'll.
Are we able to tease out the?
Are we?
I don't know.
Tease the what?
The new Facebook feature.
Which
the new Facebook comments feature?
No, I can't do it at the moment.
No.
Can I do it up behind us?
No, just talk about it. We've talked about it, right? Have we talked about it?
I think we can talk about it, yeah. We couldn't show you at the moment because, unfortunately, I'm not using our newest version, but yeah, eventually we're going to be able to put some comments on the screen for you. So, although right now I don't have that loaded, it's in the background right behind me. In fact, I think if I tap on, yeah, you can kind of see it. It says load comments. And there you go. So there it is. Not too exciting unless it's in practice, but I mean, as I stated earlier, I mean, This is literally, I downloaded it this morning from our beta server and installed it. So it's very, very fresh. And we're really excited about that. So eventually we got Facebook comments coming at you. Hopefully we can get some more integrations like that and cool things for people making video with Facebook Live. But I think we're going to call it off. I might be running out of data over here that we're streaming with.
We could be.
Very high probability that's happening. But
thanks everyone for being flexible with us today. I know we normally were supposed to do this at 2 o'clock Eastern, not 2 o'clock Pacific. But we did have being on site at NAB, just handling the booth, doing other video productions, meetings and whatnot. We appreciate you guys flexing with us today. It was always fun to do a live show from the cab this morning to let everyone know when we were coming live. So thanks a lot for being flexible, and we definitely hope that you've enjoyed this episode of Stream Squad.
That's right, and we got more coming to you next week, and maybe we'll go live tomorrow again just because. So if you want to know when we're live again tomorrow, go ahead and follow us, and make sure you turn on those notifications. You'll get a little ding whenever you know that we're live. But thanks for watching, everybody. We will see you the next time that we're live.
We'll see you when we see you.
All right, thanks a lot.